And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
It's been a great...
Defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
MP's checked in for the Timberwolves. And then for Atlanta, Nance comes in for Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Trae Young. Gobert is out there with MP. Then it's Dillingham. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Shot clock at 2 from 18 feet away. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Rebounds in the game. Seeded. Got that one up quick. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Back to Capella. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's Timberwolves leading by 17. MP outside. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And then slams it in.
It's just so easy the way Larry Nance Jr. just gets up off the floor.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. MP with it. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 23.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
The defender's trying to get aggressive because when Larry Nance Jr. gets into that,
That's not even a foul, by the way.
that area, he becomes problematic.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. He's off on the first.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Daniel Tice is checked in for Capella. Reza Shea is coming in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Matthews in for Daniels. Timberwolves leading by 17. Vincent the pass to MP. From past the arc, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bogdanovich inside. Pass to Tice. Outside Matthews. No good on the 3. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 17-7 run.
And how about Dante coming up and bringing his own inferno?
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Reza Shea. No good with the triple. Minnesota's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. MP, no good. Pass to Rizachet. Lets the three fly. Julius Randle with the rebound. The three from MP. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 15 points in just the second half. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
One of the biggest things is not to react to anything. Okay, get to the next play and get the defensive boards. All right, stop.
Well, as we just heard, asking his guys to just keep it moving. Quinn Snyder doesn't want his guys to get caught up in their own heads.
I mean, great point. There's no value in dwelling on each mistake. Learn what you can, then forget about it. Move on.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Larry Nance, Matthews out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Daniel Theis. And it's Rizachet in at the three, the small forward. Good on the three-point shot.
Another one for Rizachet. This young man from France has insane potential, and we are seeing a bit of it tonight.
Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. To the wing right side. The three. And it's Rizachet missing. Timberwolves leading by 23. The three from MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. Stolen away. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. Finished off the break. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's MP. Rebound, Atlanta.
Oh, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
And Matthews kicks to Bogdanovich. Nance outside. Back to Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Nance has got his 3rd assist on the night. MP, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 39.
Well, MP knows when he gets the ball that close, He's got to attack.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Nance outside. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time. And these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less. But it's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little bit.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. But he is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain him.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Matthews. Nance outside. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota making a switch. Vincent's checked in. Atlanta making some changes. Daniels with it, defended by DiVincenzo.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP, no good. Atlanta with the ball. Daniels kicks to Johnson. Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 47 points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.
Good game, MP. Great win tonight, MP. Good job, MP. I see. No excuses tonight, because I know you didn't go out last night.
In the house.
Fans live for games like this one.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word JET along with your issue and secret to 555. A member of our guest relations team will respond to you. Bring your family and friends and everyone in attendance will get their own Jazz Jacket. Everybody in attendance will get a Jazz rally call. A terrific way to help root on our show. Jazz fans, want to join us for future home games? Visit the ticket booth on the concourse. Head to our website or use your app.
star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Honoring the United States, that was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. As we get to just about the halfway point in our season, it's the perfect time to take a look at the Rookie of the Year race. Let's see which of these rookies have been the biggest boost to their team and gotten out ahead. Can be a factor.
Yet fatigue as part of a long NBA season, and to me, it's the veteran guys who know how to be successful even when they're not at 100% that do the best in these situations.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Dante DiVincenzo. MP is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He finished with 51 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Well, Stan, since trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in 2022, the Utah Jazz have done some reshaping of their roster.
Yeah, and Brian, it's clear that they're not done. The tinkering continues. They're going to continue to move pieces around until they find what they think can become a championship contending team.
The shot by Mikhailuk, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Alexander Walker, the pass to MP. Again, MP missing. Utah's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Outside Sexton. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Filipowski, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's MP. Again, MP missing.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
DiVincenzo, pass to MP. From behind the arc. Another miss by Minnesota.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Pass to Hendricks. Outside Sexton. And that one is hammered home.
To show a pure athletic ability for Sexton. What a dunk.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
They got to dance like everyone is watching. Let's see those moves. Oh, that's nice.
Look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for MP. Julius Randle comes in for Alexander Walker. Anthony Edwards is checked in for DiVincenzo. And Dillingham subbed in for Vincent. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Edwards. Here's back to Edwards. Checked in for Sexton. MP's checked in for the Timberwolves. This, MP. Alexander Walker comes in for Julius Randle. .152 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Using his size inside. Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Collins finds Clarkson. Tries again. And there's Collins on the assist by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Buries it from 3. Collins has got 10.
At the arc, Collins knows what he's looking for, and when he finds it, he won't hesitate.
Outside, Alexander Walker. MP against Collins. Here's MP. And Minnesota again with a bucket. So it's Utah now. 17-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
And the shot goes in. George has got his second bucket on the night.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots. He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 17 at the end of the period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime, let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Utah Jazz.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. MP really making a difference here.
Hey, when it comes to making the big plays, sometimes it's not the guys you'd expect. So far, he's really stepped up.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Keontae George out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mikhailuk in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Collins outside. For the Timberwolves.
Number 14.
Breathe, all right?
MP.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Mikhailuk, the pass to Kessler. Here's Mikhailuk, covered by Alexander Walker. Kessler finds Collins. That three's off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace. And Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, when a 7-footer like Kessler goes on the drive, it spells trouble for any defense.
Pass to MP. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Jazz trail by 17. George outside. And he lobs it up. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. MP's got 17 points.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, good to see Collins continuing to go at the defense. He knows he's hot right now, and he's riding the momentum.
MP no good. The Jazz have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. And a missed layup. The Timberwolves lead by 16. From the stripe. Again, MP missing. Pass to George. Collins outside. From deep. Collins with another miss.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
And he comes up with a bucket. MP's got 19 points.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Following this game, they host the Magic. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Kessler passes to Mikhailuk. Misses the 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Collins, the open look, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. Collins has got 6 in the quarter.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And the basket by MP.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Out of bounds, it'll be Utah's ball. MP getting it done for the Timberwolves. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game.
With that, Don, just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's MP, and it's Minot in at the 3.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Pass to MP. And he hits the jumper. MP's got 25 points.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career. Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Vincent outside. Here's Minot. Back to Vincent. And we haven't seen a new franchise join the NBA stand since the Charlotte Bobcats in 2003. 20 years later, though, things seem to be percolating a bit.
Well, you've seen it, Brian. There's some deep pockets out there and some great markets all vying to get into the action. And we know that the NBA is all about growth.
Pass to Juzang. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Juzang's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by. Oh my goodness!
What a dunk!
That'll be a move to remember.
Wow. Yeah, great creativity in the air. And Chris Finch calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A line change here for Utah. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reid. Alexander Walker comes in for Minot. Edwards, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And Dillingham subbed in for Vincent. Minnesota leading by 21. From deep, MP. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 8 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Shot from 12. And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Dillingham. Dillingham's got 9 assists now tonight. Now here's George. Clarkson outside. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's MP. He takes it in. Good on the bucket. MP's got 18 points in just the second half. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
George outside. Pass to Kessler. Here's Mikhailuk. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. A nice shot by MP.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the three in that situation.
It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Collins outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Collins has got 19 points.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down. Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 13-5 run, and it gets that one.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Well, when he's dialed in like this, Collins can be a serious difference maker on offense. Hopefully he can keep it up. Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Kessler.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Here's MP. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent through.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
And our next All-Star is MP. No surprise there. This guy's really turning it on.
Yo, I was thinking we hit that Korean barbecue spot after the game.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's
legit, man.
It's open late, too. Hey, what's up? Everything good?
I'm guessing by the look on your face, you know what I'm here to talk about.
Somebody gonna fill me in?
Show 'em.
Oh, I know he didn't say that. About you? He about to unleash the dragon on that boy, I'm telling you.
Before we go unleashing any dragons, I would like you to seriously consider the impact your words will have on your teammates and the organization.
No. You just think about how your teammates are gonna love it when you call this dude out and you back it up.
You are an amazing player, clearly, MP. But some things don't work out that way.
They do if you're MP, okay? All due respect, Donna, my client right here knows how to compete.
Hey, just let her talk for a second, Patrick.
Okay, floor's yours.
Responding to something like this will put a target on your back. You are familiar with the concept of bulletin board material?
So?
I hit him with a professional and a polite. Nope.
What's up, FD?